Tarp, hello. How are you
Hello.
feeling?
Very good, thank you. You?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. You came in last season and clearly had an impact as Simon has promoted you to assistant manager.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations on the new role.
Thank you.
As a player, you scored goals and terrorised defences for years. What's been the biggest mindset shift for you going into management, and what's the main thing you bring to the changing room as assistant manager?
It's a tough one because obviously it was so soon after retiring that I went into spoke to Simi and sort of came on as a forward coach. But it's just changing the mentality from knowing what I could and couldn't do to try and pass that on to obviously the forwards here, obviously players, just using my experience, obviously in non-league to help them. But it's something I relish. I didn't think it was going to come so soon after retiring, but once I spoke to Simi and he told me what he would want me to do in and around the club, obviously towards the back end of last year, it was something I had to jump at.
You've played at some great clubs over the years. What made Reading City the right place and the right choice for you?
I've spoke to Simi a few times over the last couple of years. He's tried to get me as a player. It hadn't quite worked out for various reasons. And then once obviously I retired, I live in Reading. I'm a Reading boy. I know a few players that had played here previously, so I'd always kept an eye on what they're doing as a club. So I just thought it'd be perfect for me to step into the management assistant coach role and see how I feel. Obviously, I wasn't sure if it's something I want to do as a future, but yeah, as soon as I joined in and came after the first few sessions, yeah, it's something I definitely want to do.
As you mentioned, it's quite a new role for you. What are your short-term goals here, and what are your aspirations for the future?
Short term, we want to get the club out of step 5. We want to be promoted. We want a good Vars run, and then future roles, it's progressing as an assistant in where that takes me. Hopefully, it will be here if we can progress and 2-3 years down the line keep progressing up the leagues. It's a good club. It's got a good background. The amount of players that come from Reading that go off to play elsewhere, locally at step 3, step 4, they're the players we want to bring back into Reading and help this club get to where we want to be.
How have the management staff here, such as Simon and Butch, helped you to settle in over the last season, and how do you feel about working with them ahead of next season?
Yeah, they've been great. Obviously Simi, Butch, Kieran and Jay, they helped me massively, welcomed me in, obviously helped me with how we play as a team. And yeah, they made it really easy. Obviously, it's completely new to me to be in the dugout rather than out on the pitch. But yeah, they made it an easy transition from playing to being on the coach.
What environment and culture are you as a management team looking to build here at Reading City?
We want a winning culture, winning mentality. We're looking to bring in winners. We're speaking to players that have won leagues and titles previously. But there's no point in bringing in winners and not having a winning environment. So we've got the whole club from top to bottom, whether that's our staff, we need to be with a winning mentality, make sure everything we do on and off the pitch is right to try and get to where we want to be.
What is a piece of advice you'd give non-league players, young players, or just players looking to expand their career further?
Young players, I'd say to listen, take on what you're being told. You've got a lot of experienced players that want to help you. Jay and Tappers, when they came in the back end of last year, they were brilliant. They listened to what they were told from coaches, the experienced players here, and you could see they both finished the season playing well, scoring. Jay put some great performances as right back. So yeah, listen. It's non-league's full of a lot of it's full of politics. So just crack on with what you're good at, what you know you're good at, and you will progress through the leagues. And obviously, the older you get, just enjoy it. I've played out the last few years. I won a few leagues, and it was probably the most fun time of my career towards the back end because I'd been there, done that, done all the hard stuff, and I enjoyed the last few years. And it's not a long career. Obviously, injury ended mine quite early, so just enjoy as much as you can. Football's brilliant. It's great sport, so just enjoy it.
On the subject of players, how's building the squad for next season looking?
It's good, it's tough. My phone obviously hasn't stopped. I'm trying to use my contacts through players I've played with and played against in higher leagues of non-league. I don't know how Timmy does it. His phone must be non-stop. But yeah, we're getting there. We've got a few players sort of lined up and we're speaking to a few. So yeah, it's looking good. We're targeting, like I said, we're targeting players from in and around Reading. We want to bring sort of the local players back to Reading and play here rather than going off to your Ascots, your Thatcham, your Basingstokes. We want to offer them an attractive package of, we want to get promoted, we want a Vars run, we want a good FA Cup run. Why not come and do that here rather than elsewhere?
Thanks for watching City TV. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.